All right, so I figured today would be a good day to share with you some chart reading. I keep getting requests for like what I'm looking at when I'm trading and why I'm doing what I'm doing and things like that. So we'll look at a chart real quick. So Canopy Growth announced earnings yesterday and they were good. And so now what I'm looking at is boom. All right, so I'm watching, first of all, time and sales down here. I'm always watching that. Watching for big orders going through because sometimes you'll see it over here before you even see it on the charts. So watching time and sales, and then on the charts, I'm looking for bullish patterns to buy going into, or if it's a bearish pattern, I'm looking either where I'm going to sell or where I'm looking for an entry point. One of the hardest things about my strategy to catch on to or to learn or to do is to catch that bottom without catching a falling knife. So if you'll see here on Canopy, you'll see it had a nice little double top here. Not double top chart pattern, but candles with tails up top, topping tails. And following that, it had this nice little red dip here. So I sold some right around here at 53.65 because I saw a bullish pattern starting to materialize. Now I saw it keep coming down. I was holding a little bit just so I stayed interested. Keep coming down. Boom. I saw this nice candle here, bearish. And then this, I may have said bullish on that bearish a second ago, but listen now, pay attention now. Forget what I said before if I was wrong. But bearish candle here, starting to get bullish a little bit just because there's a wick on the bottom. And then you'll see this nice little doji with the bottom tail here looking good. And I could tell it was coming back up. So I bought a little bit like right here, boom. And it came back up and just stopped. Didn't see that one coming and boom, started coming back down, pulled up, back down. And then you'll see this is obviously a reversal right here. I hope you guys can see my screen, like my little pointer, because that's what I'm showing you with. And then I saw, obviously, so I bought some more right here, and I was probably dumb. Then it kept coming down. I'm like, crap, we'll hold though, because I was like, it's like, it can't go down too much farther than that. So part of it's logic, part of it's charts, part of it's news. So they just reported a great earnings. So you do expect some pop here, but you never know, the market's funky. So I saw it come down to this 48.04 and I saw this bullish setup. So that shows a reversal where you see the red to green, and it's called a bullish engulfing because the candle engulfs the entire body of the candle before it. So that bullish engulfing showed me that, okay, this is definitely a go here. So I added a little bit more on my call position here, and then you'll see it start coming up. Now it's being a little testy. It's not rocketing up. You don't see any big green candlesticks like we like to see. And you see like right now. So you'll see right now I'm watching it and I'm seeing it pull back. I'm like, okay, it's not enough to sell, not enough to sell. You see the tail forming, that's cool. And so I stay on the 1 minutes mostly for my daily stuff. If I'm watching for like swings or I'm planning my day ahead of time, I'll go to the daily chart. Like, okay, boom. So you see the all-time highs. You can see kind of sitting at where it's topped out before. So that could be a good support. We'll see. And I look at all of them just for perspective, just to try and zoom out on trading a little bit and not be too engulfed in the 1 minutes. And boom, yeah, so this looks like it's going to keep going. Let's do a different one though real quick. NVIDIA. So this was looking great. I really considered selling it right here and I didn't. So it dipped down here, bought a little more right there because it was sitting at a nice little support, didn't hold, popped back up and came back down, bought a little more down here, back up a little bit, down a lot, up a lot, and it's a little bit all over the place right now. The entire market's a little bit all over the place right now, so you'll have that, and that's okay. You just have to know that. And when that happens, when you see a lot of pullbacks from broad market pullbacks, there's no reason. Now, if there's a huge catalyst, and they're like, Corona is back like March 2020, and we're shutting everything down. Obviously, that boy's going to keep going, but you want to look for opportunities like that. That's one of the ways I probably make the most money is finding the best entry points the best opportunities to enter a stock. So let's go to let's see what we got in Robinhood from yesterday. All right, it's like Moderna. So you see this bearish pattern here, that's very obvious. And you see this bullish reversal here, it's relatively obvious after the second candle was obvious. I might have a candle chart that kind of shows you what's bullish, what's bearish, and you can refer to that as you're trading so you know. And feel free to reach out with specific questions on this too, because a lot of times the questions I get are a little bit vague and I'm not sure where you're at with anything and how to answer it. Let's see if we got anything else that's moving good. Oh, Airbnb is cranking. All right. So also, like when I'm watching this chart, I know in the back of my head kind of where the supports have been in the past. If it's a stock that I trade regularly, I also know the catalysts. I know if it's heavily shorted or not. So if you see it flying down, so SPC, this thing is heavily shorted. Watch how this thing's probably flying. Look at that. A nice tail. So you see this big sell-offs. I would not expect this to last. I'm going to probably buy in, but I would not buy in right now because that's a very bipolar pattern right there. It's not showing me much of anything. How you see that topping tail bearish candle and kind of like can't really tell if it's at the top or the bottom there. So it's just kind of a meh setup right there. Hey, should have sold those so early. See, I sold this early. I sold this when it hit here around like 37.60. Because I couldn't, the pattern was just not enough volume to really tell what was going to happen there. I'm going to try and keep this video short, but I do want to make sure I'm thorough. So like this baby right here, I'm probably going to buy right here. Because if you see the time it sales, it's all green. So lots of sell orders going through. Nice candle there. Now you see it's all red. So I said sell orders were green. I'm a little bit off today. Don't mind me. Lots of buy orders going through. So just watching. It's coming back up, looking good. Probably buy a little more here. Palantir, this thing's getting crushed today. I'm loading right here. I think it's about to fly up. I hope this gives you guys some idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too vague. And if you need something specific, I just need to know what you need to know. So let's look at this baby. This baby. Zoom cranked for me yesterday. I was cranking and banging all day, and I left a couple ride. I bought a few more right around here. Hopefully it doesn't pull back there. If it does, I might buy a few more again. It appears to have some good support around, 417 in there somewhere. Yeah, all right, that's all I'm giving y'all. Let me know if this helped. Let me know if it didn't. If you're in my course, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're in my course, I will post a graph below with the bearish and bullish chart patterns of what to look for, and then just use that as a reference whenever you're trading, and you should be good to go. All right. So I hope this helped y'all, and I will be making money with y'all soon. Peace.